So here we are on Earth, and with this magic wand that will bring up all the knowledge on the universe is because there are more of them. Well, there is the universe, which is single. The cosmos in German means order, godly order. So from that one, we just got one. But there are more than just our galaxy. Like our sun system is on the outer branch of one of those branches from our galaxy, which is the Milky Way that we see when we look up at night and it's dark. When the moon isn't around, all the stars are out and you see them. So that string of stars and nebula, further stars far away, that's the Milky Way. So these are the other kind of galaxies, well, sun systems in our galaxy. And there is one more galaxy that you see. It's brighter than any star. It's Andromeda. So like, if this is us around the sun, then the same distance, like here is Sun, Venus, Mercury, well, Mercury, Venus, Earth and Mars, and then far, far away there is Jupiter, and even more far away, like down here, is Neptune, and Uranus would be down there somewhere. So like, you know, this is our sun system. And far, far away there is Andromeda, not in our galaxy. It's a galaxy by itself. So then, further out, there is nothing. I mean, the things we see, the stars, are the stars in our galaxy. And the planets in our sun system, of course. But far, 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 far away, there are more galaxies. And the scientists say that from some sort of a color shift, redshift, they know how far away they are. So they actually calculated the speed of everything. So we are going around the sun and we are turning around us. So the rotation that we have around our Earth's axis makes us spin 11 kilometers a second, or, well, 11,000 kilometers a second, or 1,600 miles a second. So that's very fast already. And then we are going around the sun, and the sun is moving in space in one direction, and also by moving in one direction, everything in universe is expanding. So there are many movements you need to add if you want to know how fast you are traveling on Earth. And they don't really know. They say it's a like number 400 to 600,000 kilometers a second. That's the speed. And now if I'm mistaken, if it's per hour, it's still fast. I was wondering, you know, like 1,600 miles an hour is fast. If I am on Earth and I rotate in this speed, if it's in a second, it's even faster. But even if it's in an hour, imagine yourself being in a car and you go 100 to 200 miles an hour. You can do that on German autoroutes. And I think it's 1600 kilometers per second. You know, every second you're somewhere else. But our atmosphere makes us stay on Earth. And also the Earth, you know, gravitation. We can't fly off the Earth as, yeah, there is such a huge mass beyond us. So we stick to it. And also the atmosphere even more. So all that keeps us on the Earth. Like, I was really asking myself this question. Why am I not flying off? And then I went, ooh, the atmosphere holds me onto it. But no, there is a man called Constantin Meyl. M-E-Y-L. And he says it's that we are living in an electromagnetic universe. So the electromagnetism created by the mass, he's explaining gravity. The scientists have no explanation for it, but he is explaining. And also one part of a Maxwell formula that the industry doesn't work with, he puts out, and he says they have put it on a value 0, not working with it, because it's dealing with the scalar waves. So the scalar waves not being directly an influence in creating machines, it has a huge impact on biology, because our cells are communicating in a photonic way, photons. And he says that this scalar wave is linked to our biocomputer. All the cells talking to each other. So actually Constantin Meyl, I bought a book on his website and I read it, thin booklet. It was about how the gods were communicating, because all the other topics I had seen on the internet. And it's a fairly new one that he has out. But he's good in explaining the scalar wave, the microwaves that there are, the longitudinal and the other one. There are 2 types of waves. Now I always mix them up, so I'm not a physician, so but yeah, we reached the top. No echo. So this spot here doesn't really serve as a church then. You know, when you go into a church and you go like this, then you have an echo. So they made sure it was like a ancient television, the church. Once a week when the Palestrina choir was singing, the people were in awe, you know. Yeah. What title will I give this video? Minchia. I really don't know. Too many topics. I'll just call it explaining what I watch on YouTube, because then it's like, yeah. See that? It's not alive anymore. So yeah, now I'll go home, I'll have a bit of water, and then I will, yeah. What's this? Some other animal here? Gosh! Oops, sorry. That's an ant from down there. So yeah, I'm up here again. Oh, the ants are walking up until here. I can see a few more. If you pile all the ants on the world, the ones existing right now, you have a bigger pile than piling all the other animals, like all the other kingdoms, the sea, the air, airborne, no, all the animals. Otherwise, the ants are topping it, and they also have been around longer. Yeah. So yeah, a few more steps, then I'll be walking down again. And I'm really sweating. Of course I am. Yeah. So my knee is fine. It's a good thing. I thought that my knee will make problems, but walking straight is no problem ever. Thank you. Yes. A few more meters. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I was counting in Swiss German. I can also count in Finnish. Iksi kaksi kolme, neljä viisi kuusi, yhdeksän kahdeksan, seitsemän kymmenen. Funny, huh? I need to clear my nose. Ooh. The other side as well. Well done. You know, people that leave these cigarette bullshit, I will probably have to bring them back to where they stem from. I do know where they come from. So here we are, back home. For once it's not like late arriving. Nice little witch house. No cat though. So bye bye.